Welcome back to the Sea Champagne Radio Show. Welcome back, I Love Music Army. Hi, new viewers to the channel, Aerosmith fans, Steven Tyler fans. We are here right now to talk about this very heartfelt, in my opinion, heartfelt statement from Steven Tyler. I don't want to tour with Aerosmith again. But before we get into this big story and the statement that he made, we invite you to join us, the I Love Music Army, where we talk about all things music, entertainment, and even some sports. We would love for you to be a part of it, where I read every single comment, and I would love to read what you have to say about Steven Tyler hanging it up, if you will, from live shows. So in a recent interview, Joe Perry released a statement pretty much saying that Steven Tyler's done. He doesn't want to go out. He doesn't want to do this stuff anymore. And he didn't quit the band, not saying that, well, I would never play with Aerosmith again, but I don't want to tour. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do this anymore. And can you blame him, really? Because the thought that Steve talked to Joe about, and Brad too as well, they had this nice conversation, and Joe said that he'd been hanging out with Steven a lot lately, said that how many more years do we have left? Do we want to go out on tour, and do this, and then it was brought up about another Vegas residency for 15 or 20 dates. And Joe Perry pretty much said, hey, it's tough to go out on tour, and especially at the age that you're at. And the last time they went out for a farewell tour or something like that, it was a total disaster with Steven Tyler's health issues. And I don't think they should go out. Personally, I don't think they should make a record. I think their legacy is secure. I don't think, Steven Tyler's voice is still very, very, very good, especially for his age. Why not just go out on top? Why would you want to do that? Do you want to turn into Vince Neil or David Lee Roth or what they said about Paul Stanley and backing tracks? Steven Tyler is the man. He's one of the greatest rock and roll singers of all time. And I'm sorry if you disagree with me, not, because he is one of the greatest rock and roll singers of all time. He has a phenomenal voice with a phenomenal range, phenomenal charisma, phenomenal stage presence. He's one of the best to ever do it. And people will now, if he never plays live again, remember him as this iconic figure. That's just what they're going to say. But what do you think? What does the I Love Music Army think? We invite you to join us. I read every single comment, and I would love to hear what you have to say about Steven Tyler calling it quits, not playing live anymore. We would love to hear what you have to say. But until then, from the Steve Champagne Radio Show, we say to you, keep the music playing and the good times rolling. We'll see you next time.